Sorry guys, just getting set up. I know I'm running late, but we'll get things going here. I got a. I've gone through a couple bins of the new books, new laser discs I just got in. So give me just a second, and we'll get going. I do have a lot that I put into the buy it now. Check it out. Make offers. Let me know what you think. I'll be right back. All right, let's get to the. Oh, all right, we'll start right from the. We'll start right from the beginning here. We'll start with these are all going to be $3 starts. So if there's anything in the bite now you'd like to see, just let me know, and we'll get her going. Uh, Jurassic Park. I can look to see if I have that. I haven't. I don't think I've gone through the J's in this box yet. So we'll start these up and we'll get her going. After something goes, I need a pen and paper. Shipping is high. Let's see. What does it say for you guys for shipping? Just let me know, and I'll 682. Let's see what I can do for that. See what I got this set up. I might have this set up kind of high. Let's see here. Um, I do have it set up too high. Sorry about that. That look better? Let me know if that looks better as far as shipping goes. I don't know if it's changed or not. Um, all right, DaVinci, thank you very much. Yeah, there you go. That should be good. All right, thank you. 540 sounds right, about right to me. So as long as you guys are all set, I'll keep going. I want you guys to get good deals here. So here's Little Shop of Horrors. These are all in like plastic sleeves. They're not sealed, but they're like the sleeves are sealed. Up next is Arachnophobia. I'll I'll bring these down to about 15-second starts or runs. Up next is Witches of Eastwick with a share. Jack Nicholson, Michelle Pfeiffer. Try to get that glare out of there best I can. See. Um, Here's Jim Henson's The Witches with The Andromeda Strain. The Princess Bride. I can, Steve. Yes. Yeah, I tried. I When I go on to eBay and I do the listings, I try to do them about 25% under what the last or the median sold prices are on eBay. So I know they are less than eBay sold prices, but I'm still willing to do some deals if I can. So help you out. Stage Harbor, thank you very much. If I've ran anything and you want me to run it again, just let me know. I'm also streaming on the my YouTube channel. So if anyone's watching on my YouTube channel and wants to come over, I'm over on the Whatnot app. Up next is Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Thank you, Steve. 227. Up next is Quigley Down Under with Tom Selleck. And if you guys make offers, I'll get to them here in just a second. I'll check out what we've got. All right, up next is Matthew Broderick in Project X. Thank you, Stony, my boy. or Stony Magoo, my boy. We're here. Project X. Project X. Thank you, Stony. Do you want to see? I can show you the They Live disc if you want. There, Steve. I'm gonna get to the. I do have some offers to go through, so give me just a second. Let's see, They Live. Back here. So okay, full disclosure. Some of the pictures might be um, stock photos, and if I got one that wasn't right, I'll let you know. But I'll show them to you before I take offers. So here's the They Live. Here's the They Live. I don't know where the hole punch was in the picture. I didn't. Must have grabbed the wrong picture. Here's that corner. Here's that corner. Here's the bottom corner and the lower corner. Like I said, and I'll show you on here because I'll take. If you want me to show you the disc, I can. All these are in like these plastic sealed sleeves. There's the inner sleeve. Looked like it just came from the factory, actually. This is pretty stiff. Here's our disc. I'll spit it a little bit so you can see what's going on here. No scratches on this whatsoever. Here's side two. This is pretty darn pristine there, and they're all going to be in the same exact condition. The person that I got these from took really good care of them, and I have no issues saying that these are 100% excellent condition. Yes. All right, this one's in the buy it now. I haven't. I'm about to go to the um, offers, so I'll set that to the side real quick. Yeah, let me check out the offers here. Offers is here. Thank you for that purchase, Steady Habit. Appreciate that. I think you've been into my show before, so appreciate you coming back. All right. Up next over here, but while we're waiting, while I'm looking through, here's a pretty woman. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate that. All right. Up next is Tucker, A Man in His Dream. And if we get through this one pretty well, I got one, two, four more crates that I haven't gone through that I could probably go through while we're on here. If you guys are fine with that. The two Jakes. And again, if you see anything and you want me to. Bob Lazar, I am not going to say buy anything. Have a look around, stick around, see what I've got. You know, you never know. The Untouchables. Apocalypse Now. This one does have a bend at the bottom. Mickey Rourke's Angel Heart. I'm going to move some of these out of the way. I might run through those again later. Oh, good lord. And down. You don't want to watch me. There we go. That's Angel Heart, starring Mickey Rourke, Robert De Niro, and Lisa Bonet. Um, who's in this? Who is in this here? Charlie Sheen, Christopher Lloyd, Eight Men Out. Peter Sellers, Doctor Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. Um, who was the star in this one? I don't even remember. Uh, Peter McNichol, Dragon Slayer. I appreciate the bids. Thank you, Bob. Yeah, yeah. Bob 97470. Thank you very much. Up next is Dirty Dancing. Patrick Swayze, and Jennifer Grey. Failsafe. Walter Matthau, Larry Hagman. See if I missed anything in the chat here. Okay. Sister Act, the first movie. Thank you for the bids. Thank you, DaVinci. What have I got next here? Pacific Heights with Michael Keaton and Melanie Griffith. This was a movie I hadn't seen before. I almost kept it, but Sean Connery, Outland. On Jupiter's moon, he's the only law. Sure, I can. I'll run Dirty Dancing again for you, Bob. Well, I guess it's better than having a sleeping pill. Do I have What About Bob up there twice? I only have one. Oh, and you wanted Dirty Dancing. Go back to Dirty Dancing. Dirty Dancing. Here we go. Here's the back. Oh, I agree with that statement. Someone asked about Jurassic Park. Let me see if I had Jurassic Park. I think I do. But let me double check. I almost forgot about that. Let's see. Oh. Let me look in my. Let me look at my personal copy. See if I can get rid of that one. I do not have Jurassic Park. Whoever asked for Jurassic Park, so I apologize about that. And let's see here. Oh, yes, Bob took this one. Bob 97470. Thank you very much. I have RoboCop 1 and 2 in the bin. I believe, unless it's been purchased, it was in the bin. Uh, any music tonight? Yes, I do have music. Timbo Man sent you an offer. Okay, I haven't gotten to the offers yet, and I apologize. Okay, and yes, thank you, Bob, for that. Up next is Top Gun. I don't know. Maybe we should see it inverted. I know. I don't know. No. We'll keep it public relations the right way. I would have taken this, but I have a different version already in my PC. Little Man Tate. This is I think this is a 2 disc. No, this is one of those kind of like an older CD where it's popped into the case. Want me to rerun Top Gun again? Sure can. There is a couple of music Laserdiscs in the bin. If you see those, I think I had Rick Derringer and it's like Rick Springfield and Buddy Holly. Maybe not Rick Springfield. It was Rick Derringer. I think there was another one I put in there. Appreciate that, Naomi girl. All right, Little Man Tate, and like I said, this is doesn't have the sleeve. It has the it's the press in version. If you want me to take it out, I can show you what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, and again, like I said, um, I'm streaming this over on my YouTube channel. So if anyone's watching on my YouTube channel, and you could come over to my Whatnot stream if you're interested in getting any of these laser discs. I'm looking for copies of Fairy Tale Theater. Fairy Tale Theater. That's like is that like the Shakespeare Company? I think I know what you're talking about. Um, don't believe I have those, but like I said, I still have a few bins that, and there's a lot of them there, and I can't remember all of them. So I don't believe so, but I could be proven wrong too. So um, this is a double disc Hamlet with Mel Gibson, live action. Hmm. The RKO collection of Citizen Kane, Orson Welles. Aside from War of the Worlds, this is probably his Orson Welles' uh, best thing he did, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I love War of the Worlds more than most anything he did. Thank you, Naomi. Um, Always. Let's see here, and then after the after whatever one sells next, I'll go through the offers. I said I was going to earlier, and I never did. I apologize. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. Always the double disc too. All right, let's go through the offers. If there's all right, let's see what we got here. Okay, offers. Okay. Uh, I will send counter offers, so just be aware of that. I ran that. No, I had that in here, and I no. Um, put that up. I apologize to the person who made the offer, and I won't say who. On the Edward Scissorhands, I had already ran that. I didn't realize I had put it in the bin, so I apologize for that. I so I did accept it. I made it a counter on one. Um, Up next is Rain Man, double disc. Um, Up next is Thelma and Louise. There might have been another one in here that I think was in the bin. I hope not. Got put in the wrong box. Louise. Up next is Backdraft. All right, thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. Backdraft. Up next is The Road Warrior with Mel Gibson. Oh, music by, I didn't know Brian made the music for that. Thank you, Steve. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Kevin Costner. I believe this is a 2-disc. Yeah, it looks like a 2-disc. What looks different? The Robin Hood looks different than your copy. There's the back. Oh, the Road Warrior. Oh, okay. Creator, Peter O'Toole. David Carradine's Bound for Glory. Let's move some of these over to the unsold pile. We'll go through those again later. Based on the Woody Guthrie story. So it's kind of musical. I don't know if David does the singing in this. Oh, who's in there? Ronnie Cox is in that. Senator Kinsey, for those Stargate fans out there. Or no, wait, or was he Senator Kinsey in X-Men? He was a senator in a couple things. David Finch, Blue Velvet. Dennis Hopper. Thank you, Double M. 53163. Wait, 53153. Blue Velvet. All right. Dances with not one but many. Dances with Wolves. This is the widescreen edition, 2 disc. I am looking to get music discs. Yeah, I have some coming up. Oh, Muse. Oh, you meant Muse. Okay. So anything that catches your fancy. Okay, I get it. Thank you, Bob. 9747. Dances with multiple wolves. Appreciate that, Bob. All right. Oh, I'm going to look at the bin here shortly again. Soap Dish with Sally Field, Kevin Kline, Robert Downey Jr., Kathy Moriarty, and Whoopi Goldberg. Hey, Laser Order. How are you doing tonight? Thanks for popping in. Somebody has to shoot the picture. Roy Schreider and Bonnie Belinda. Bedelia. Oh my God. See that? 3 times fast. Steel Magnolias. Sally Field, Dolly Parton, Shirley MacLaine, Daryl Hannah, Olivia Dukakis, and Julia Roberts. This is a single disc. Yeah. I sure can, DaVinci. Here you are. Thank you, DaVinci. Appreciate it. Walt Disney's Return to Snowy River. Who's the star in this one? Tom Burlinson. Don't even recognize any of those names. Mm-hmm. Double disc. Tom Cruise, Born on the 4th of July. Letterbox edition. Field of Dreams, Kevin Costner. All right, here we go. Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman, Far and Away. I'm trying to get through 4 more, and then I'll get into the offers here. Walt Disney Fantasia. Every collection has to have a Fantasia in it, right? Thank you, Naomi. Oh my God. Casual Sex. Who was that? Leigh Thompson and Victoria Jackson. Oh, Victoria Jackson. Oh, yeah. A lighter look at what happens in the dark. Okay. Uh, Bull Durham. Kevin Costner. Susan Sarandon. Lots of other people. A mascot. A pair of tidy whities. Here's one of those music ones. Here's Buddy Holly. The Buddy Holly story with Gary Busey. Gary Busey likes buttered Pop Tarts. Was it butter Pop Tarts? I think it's butter Pop Tarts. The plastic's a little dirty on this. I should have get something to clean that. But Kindergarten Cop. We might be getting into some of those other bins here tonight. I appreciate you guys coming in. If appreciate the promotes, appreciate the shares. Um, I'll take this moment. Thank you, Naomi. Appreciate it. Normally I do comic books and toys. I have done Laserdisc in the past, so this is not new to me. Uh, so I do appreciate everyone who's stopped in, looked, bought. You know, feel free to chit chat away in the chat. I have no problem with that. Um, after I got like 5 more here, and then I'll go to the offers. Um, like if there's anything that I've ran that didn't sell, I'll rerun them again. But I will grab one of the other bins and we can go through the bins. I will tell you, I have some like Star Trek Next Generation episodes that I haven't looked up yet. If anyone's interested in those, let me know. I have a I have a quarter of a crate full of them, so um, they're definitely gonna go. Up next is Hoosiers. So what I was getting to, I guess, was feel free to uh, follow me here on the Whatnot. I also have a YouTube channel where we're streaming this to live as well. If you're on my YouTube channel and you want to come over to the Whatnot app where I'm selling from, please do. Let me know if you do. Um, on my YouTube channel, uh, on Tuesday nights, I do a Doctor Who. If you know who Doctor Who is a science fiction show from Britain. And on Tuesday nights, me and some friends watch older episodes. Right now, we've been doing David Tennant episodes. We've been doing Christmas episodes for the month of December. We've done it for about 34 episodes now, 33, 34 episodes now. So I got a good back stock of episodes that you can watch as we watch along with the episode and kind of chit chat, kind of like Mystery Science Theater esque. You know, we're maybe not as funny as them, but we do our best. Friday nights, I have a comic book show channel over at Renovision that I'm on called The Qualified. Friday nights, we talk about comic books and pop culture, and we have some fun. We get to talk about stuff that we like. So that's it. That's my spiel. I'll cut loose and we'll go to the next one here. And did that one sell? Naomi, you bought Hoosiers, correct? I want to make sure I'm getting this right. If maybe I didn't run this one. Did I run this one? No, I did not run this. Pardon me. I didn't run this one then. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you got the last one. That's what I thought so. All right. Let's run this one. Let's run Hoosiers. I apologize. I got chit chat in there. You got me monologuing. All right. Up next is the Wes Craven's the Serpent and the Rainbow. Thank you, Naomi. Appreciate it. Double disc. Double disc. Um, extended play. This is the right stuff. Basic Instinct. Widescreen double disc. Michael Douglas. And I'm blanking on her name. What is her name? Sharon Stone. Gee, how can I blank on Sharon Stone? Robert De Niro and Robin Williams, Awakenings. Sorry about that. And then I'll get to any offers that have been made. Stage Harbor. Thank you, Stage Harbor. Awakenings. All right. Is there anything from that last group that anyone would like me to run again? While I grab a bin. Just let me know in the chat. I'm gonna grab the next. I'll grab another bin here. I'll like clean up my space here. There's like no room on this hassock. There we go. That's better. There. Where is this? Oh. All right. Give that a second. All right. Let's go to the offers here. I'm one off for the offers, but we'll go to the offers. Offers. Yes. All right. All right. There we go. Gone through that. All right. Let's move these over. I'll put one up. These are more Star Trek. Those can go in the Star Trek bin. Since I don't have these in the buy it now, I'll try and if they're anything more than the $3 start, I'll start them fairly well as I go through these. So um, just ask you to just be patient while I go through these, and we'll see what we got here. I don't know if you can still hear me. I'll try and talk through my process here as I look these up. All right. Up next is John Carpenter's Starman. If you're looking at this, this is part of the design. All right. Let me look up the next one here. Oh, this will be faster if I do it this way. Why am I not connected to the internet? There we go. Much better. Yeah, I'll run this one again for you, Chris or Bob. Uh, did you say that you run buy nows or no? So anything in the bin, um, if towards the end of the show, you want to, maybe I'll run them for a little cheaper. But right now, what I have in there is, I think, pretty competitive with like eBay or any other sales sites. But feel free to make offers on them that are in the bin. Oh, Zardos. Did you want to see Zardos or? Oh, you've never seen it? Okay. Um, all right. Up next. Oh, all right, let me run Starman again for you, Bob. And like I said, this is part of the design. It's like a crackle design on the top, or like a marble design. Thank you, Bob. 97470. Start. All right. Thank you, Bob. Up next, I have who is that anyway? Um, Brian Dennehy, Diane Villarna, Cliff DeYoung, uh, FX. Okay. I'll put that one down there. Um, Up next is uh, Betrayed, Deborah Winger and Tom Berenger. The Grifters, John Cusack, Angela Houston, and Annette Bening. Okay. Guys and Dolls, Frank Sinatra. Mm, I've never heard of this movie. What is this? Oh, Son of the Well, still, it should come up. Son of the Morning Star, Gary Cole, uh, When Harry Met Sally. Harrison Ford, Witness. Hmm. Okay. Stephen King's Misery with Rob Reiner, um, James Caan, and Kathy Bates. Rob Reiner. Peter Weller, Roy Scheider, Naked Lunch. Sylvester Stallone and Oscar. Oh, who was that who was talking about? Hold the phone. Double M, are you still in here? See if I can find. See if he's still in here because I found what he was asking for. Put it in chat. There we go. See if he's still here. I'll save that for see if he comes back. Silence of the Lambs, Anthony Hopkins. Hey, Double M, I found that disc you were looking for. I haven't looked it up yet, but let me. Is this thing a ghost? Double M, I found that Laserdisc you were looking for that you had asked about earlier. I'm trying to find it in the. Is this Bruce Springsteen? Let me see. Let me back over. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. And was this the movie that you were looking for? Oh, okay. I happen to be in there. Oh, Da Vinci, you took Silence of the Lambs. Thank you. No, I didn't. Thank you. How'd you know I was writing it down? Am I writing that loud? Up next is The Rocketeer. Disney. I believe that's a Disney movie. Isn't that a Disney movie? Widescreen edition Laserdisc. Includes a trailer. I thought this was a Disney movie. No, maybe not. New Jack City. Wesley Snipes, Ice-T, Mario Van Peebles, and Judd Nelson. Thank you, Da Vinci. Here's Empire of the Sun. Steve Spielberg's Empire of the Sun. More Star Trek. Anybody interested in the Star Trek stuff? I'll look up prices for it. Otherwise, I'll just put it to the side. Insurrection. Oh, Star Trek Insurrection. I do not have the. Oh, so far, I do not. Oh, no, I don't think I saw the animated Star Trek. Um, I can go through what I do have. I'll have a whole. I got like a quarter of a bin of Star Trek stuff. So plus, I think I had. I don't know if I have one in the bin or not. So. Sorry about that one, right? The Babe, John Goodman, and I got 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go through here. I put some to the side because they were more than a $3 start. And I'll go through those too, but I can do that one for $3. I'm not gonna agree about. This is interesting. What who's in this? Um, William Hurt, Blair Brown, James Hayde, Altered States. Apologize about this. The glare there. I'll pull some down here. Back what up? The camera? Yeah, I'm gonna take these out here in a second. Would show me that disc again, please? Oh, sure. That's Altered States. I'll show you the back. And here, I'll show you the back one more time. Would you like me to rerun it? No, thank you. Okay. John Charles, did you want me to run that for you? If not, that's fine. No, thanks. Okay. Um, oh, here it is. Okay. All right. Demi Moore, The Seventh Sign. Mm. Okay. All right, let's go through these really quick. I'll tell you what I would have on them at the start. Neil Young, Concert Fantasy, Rust Never Sleeps, Rust Division, has 18 tracks between the two sides. Neil Young, Crazy Horse. I would have a $10 start on that one if anyone's interested. These ones would have been, this one probably would be in the bin. So I'll just run them here, or I could put them in the bin and for another show. Um, Westworld, the deluxe letterbox edition. I would have a $15 on that one. Let me know if you'd be interested in that one. Teresa Russell in Horror. This is No Bedtime Story. Horror, I would have a $15 on that one. The Running Man, $10. Uh, Predator 1 and Predator 2. I would do both of those for 15. If anyone's interested. Run Neil Young. What did I say? I'm saying so many. Well, I should have these written down. What did I say? 15 on the Neil Young? Or did I say 10? I'll do 10. All right, there you go. Rust Never Sleeps. Neil Young. See it in Rust Division. Got some Jawas down here or something. Oh, you don't want this one? Okay. There's a third one? Yeah, no worries. Um, I also have this concert. It's what do we got here? James Taylor, Bonnie Raitt, Crosby, Stills, Jackson Brown, Doobie Brothers, Graham Nash, James Taylor, uh, Gil Heron, Bruce Springsteen, Doobie Brothers, John Hall, Jesse Collins. This is the Muse concert. No nukes. I would do 35 on that one. Yeah, I'll do 30. It's got some tape pulls on the front cover. I'll do 30 on that. If anyone's interested. Let me get back to this here. I have The Never Ending Story, Part 1 and Part 2. I do both of those for $20. Here's The Omen. I do that for $10. Yeah, I can run that one. I said 20 on the Never Ending Stories, both of them. 20 for both. And this one's for The Omen, $10 for The Omen. Did you not want The Omen? You want the Never Ending Story, Cedric? Okay, Never Ending. Okay, let me just alter this a little bit. So, Never Ending Story 1 and 2, $20. All right. Thank you, Cedric. Sir Drake. Appreciate you. Um, where would I leave off here? Okay. No one on The Omen. Did I run the Neil Young? No, I didn't because the person who had asked for it uh, didn't want it anymore. Do you want me to run it, Stage Harbor? Yes. Okay. I can do that. Hey, Neil Young, Rust Never Sleeps. All right, thank you, Stage Harbor. Up next, I had Made to Order with Ali Sheedy. Um, I can run that for 25 if anyone is interested. Just let me know in the chat. Let's see what we got here. I'm not sure on this. I'm not sure quite what this is. I think it's a documentary. ABC Films. Um, with Steve Gutenberg. The Day After Beyond Imagining. So this is I guess this is a story of what like the Holocaust or a Holocaust. Um, like if a nuclear bomb goes off, some kind of documentary on that. Um, I would do 20 on that if anyone is interested in this one. Just let me know. Um, Up next is Soylent Green, Charlton Heston. Anyone's interested in that, I will do $10 for that one. All right, here's I'm gonna run this one for 3. Frankie and Johnny. This could be a $3 start. Crap, I just missed something. What did I run? Did I run Soylent Green? There's Frankie and Johnny for $3 start. Again, I still have some discs in the Buy It Now. Check them out. I'll be going through the ones that I've ran through again here in a second. Probably in a way to get rid of them. All right. What have I got now? I had Elmer Gentry. I'll run this at $3. I don't know what it is. I couldn't find it, so. Elmer Gantry. Burt Lancaster, Gene Simmons, Shirley Jones. Up next in here, this is the last one from this crate. Platoon, I could run that for 15. Lunacy, I missed you, so I had to tag you just to see if you were alive. Anyone for Platoon? I could run it for 10 if someone wants it. Was there anything anyone wanted me to rerun in that lot? And then I said, I think I'm going to show Laserdisc, Lunacy, Laserdisc tonight. That's right. And I said I was going to show off the Star Trek stuff. Well, the couple Star Treks that I had that I haven't looked up yet. I know, it's almost 2026. You're right. I had, I'll have to look these up if anyone's interested. I've got Star Trek 5. Star Trek The Cage. Star Trek Generations. I gotta open this up just to see what's bargain in here. Run the Cage? Sure, let me look it up and see what we got. I could run that for 20, Inker. Would you be interested at 20? Lowest I could go is probably 15 on it. Would you be in at 15 on that inker? There are some that I'm doing for 3, and that, but I'm looking them up. I'm trying to be, you know, fair to myself and fair to you guys. So, and here, the last thing I had here was this. Well, yeah, the cover is pretty sweet. I can't do 10, Sir Drake. 15 is probably where I'd be at. It's right now. There's a oops, goddamn. Right now there's a listing for 30, and looks like they sold for about 22, 25 bucks. So 15 is probably as low as I would want to go tonight. Maybe another night I might go a little lower, but where I'm at right now. Then I've got this 25th anniversary box set. This has got the first 5 movies on it: the motion picture, Wrath of Khan, Search for Spock, Voyage Home, and The Final Frontier. That's a pretty thick one there. I'll give you an idea. What's Star Trek 25th box set? I also have that Star Trek 25th anniversary disc in the bin, I think, unless someone bought it. I would do 30 on this set. The last sale is 40. So I've been trying to do about 25% off, so 30 bucks for the 5 disc set. That's like 5, 10. It's a little more than about $6 a piece per disc. Plus, you get some other things in there. Let's see what else you get in there. I was gonna look at this. You get that's the jumper box. Then there's what else is here? We got there's very little shelfware. I can show you here in a second. There's I wanted to see kind of for my own sake what's in there. Oh, that's just the edge. And of course you got the discs inside. There's something there. What is that? Oh, that's a. Oh, what is this? A little certificate from Gene Roddenberry in there. That's pretty cool. I don't think this has ever been out. I'll show you the edgeware. I'll show you the edge. There's some shelfware to it. Around the edges. Not bad, really. And then a little bit along the front there. Um, I was asking 30 on it, Sir Drake. take your time. I'll just show you what these other ones are here. See if I've got these in order. Maybe. I don't know if these are in order or not. Oh, okay. These are Star Trek The Next Generation discs. I'll just show these off while there's Encounter at Farpoint, Code of Honor, and The Naked Now. Where No One Has Gone Before, and Haven. Lonely Among Us, and The Last Outpost. The Battle and Justice. Too Short a Season, Hyde and Q. Delta Lore and The Big Goodbye. 1100101001. And then Angel One. When the Bow Breaks, Home Soil. This is season 1. Heart of Glory, Coming of Age. And Skin of Evil. And The Arsenal of Freedom. I believe that's season 1 of Star Trek The Next Generation. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Oh, wait. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Yeah. So that's the first season. Any interest in the Next Generation season 1 set? Oh, hold on. Let's see here. Um, uh, Sir Drake, I could come down to 25 on the box set. That'd be $4 a piece on the per disc. The Adventure you're in on the 25th anniversary. Okay, let me just look up these real quick. Star Trek, The Next Generation, season 1. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. I understand, Sir Drake. All right. There we go for the 25th anniversary set adventure. Appreciate you. Appreciate that. And then Thank you, DaVinci. Appreciate that. Oh, I gotta put that back in there. Put that back in there. I'm trying to figure out these next generation ones. A lot of 12. For the next generation set, I'd have to move the weight up. I should have moved the weight up on that one, but that's fine. I probably have to do this at 3 pounds, but I would do $20 on the next generation season 1 set. Anchor, you want the cage for 15? Sure. Thank you, Anchor. So I also have Undiscovered Country and Generations here. I have that Star Trek The Next Generation Season 1 11 disc first season set for $20. And I still have two cases to go through if everyone wants to stick around, and I'll go through the cases like I've been going through the last one. I don't know if we can get a show of hands who wants to stick around, and I'll do the next two cases. Okay, I got an okay. All right. I'll take this second to check any offers, if there's any offers in the bin. No offers. All right. Next, let's see here. I'm going to do this one next. Because I know the other one got some pretty high priced ones. As far as I'm concerned. Oh, God. Oh. Which way am I going here with these? Okay. All right. I'll put this Star Treks away for right now. I've got more, but put those to the side. Maybe I'll list them and um, try our luck in the marketplace. All right. See if I got the second one before I run that one. Let's see here. Do, 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 do. Um, all right. I love the Ruddles. And I could do that for $10. If anyone's interested. Let me change these out. Yeah. All right. Here is Silverado. Got some good wear and some bends on the corners. It does look like it might have a piece of tape here. Look. There's Silverado. I'll bring these back down to 15 seconds. Bird on a wire. Before I lose that one to obscurity. Barton Fink. John Turturro, John Goodman. The letterbox of Black Rain. Oops, sorry about that. It's got some good shelfware up on the top. China Syndrome, Jack Lemmon. Dead Poets Society. Tom Cruise, Cocktail. Whoopi Goldberg, Clara's Heart. The Boys from Brazil. I've never seen this movie. Um, really? Maybe I'll watch that one. Paradise Alley with Sylvester Stallone. Parenthood. Presumed Innocent with Harrison Ford, and then after this, I'll move the slot here. Move them over. Oops. Move these over to the side. Prince of Tides. I've got Pump Up the Volume. I would do that for 20. If anyone's interested in Pump Up the Volume, let me know. Uh, the Rainmaker, Burt Lancaster. Regarding Henry, Harrison Ford. Russia House with Sean Connery and Michelle Pfeiffer. Puffer. Yul Brynner's The Buccaneer. Looks like a 2-disc set. Here's another one of those music ones. Joe Cocker, Mad Dogs and Englishmen. Bonfire of the Vanities. We got Airplane. I could do that for $12. A little bit in the middle there, but if anyone's interested in Airplane, I could run that for $12. Dick Tracy. Madonna. This next one is back in the news. Thank you, Sir Drake. Right down there. So interestingly enough, this one is back in the news because, yeah, a lot of the. So, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I would run that for 20. There's a lot of crazy ass on eBay, but there were a couple sales. No, do 15 on it. If anyone's interested, what did I say? Yeah, 15. I'll do 15. I think it's a 20. I'll do 15 on it. If anyone's interested at 15, let me know and I'll run it. And then we look at the next one here. Going for Roger Rabbit. All right. Billy Bathgate for $3. And I need a drink. Where'd my drink go? There it is. No one for Billy Bathgate. Justin Hoffman and Nicole Kidman in that one. I have to go out and cough my water. Columbia Classics, All the King's Men. I got City Slickers. I don't have two. At least I don't see it. Oh, I love this movie coming up. Let me double check here. I would do $10 on the first City Slickers. If anyone's interested in that. If you are, let me know. Let me go to the next movie here in the box. Short Circuit. I could do that for $10. If anyone's interested in that for $10. Or the City Slickers. Two-disc Bugsy, Warren Beatty, $3. Well, I guess I could sell this one for Randolph Scott. Blazing Saddles, $15. If anyone's interested. The Believers. The Big Easy. Big Chill. Beverly Hills Cop 2 and 1. I could do both of those together for $10. Anyone's interested in Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2 for $10. About a 2-disc Batman Returns and Batman for 15. Both of those for 15. If anyone's interested. So both of those for 15 if anyone's interested. Yeah, I'll do 12 for you, Sir Rick. Oh, both of those. Oh, wait, shit. What am I doing there? Why does that say? Oh, don't. Hold on. Why are those. Why is that? I've been on there this whole time? I hope not. Yeah, I said, yeah. I hope that didn't affect the shipping. He conquered fear and he conquered hate. All right, where'd my pen go? There it is. Thank you, Sir Drake. Overnight and today. right, let's go back. Okay, up next is the commitments, starting at 3. I'll reset that clock. Oh, keepers. The color purple. All right, deal. They're gonna be like a deal of the night. Here's Look Who's Talking, and Look Who's Talking 2. I'm running them both for $3. Both Look Who's Talking and Look Who's Talking 2 for $3. Yeah, me. I've talked too much. It gives me a chance to go to the next one here. There is a third, yeah. I do not have that though. Double disc Chinatown. Oops. Oh, good lord. I'll make sure I change the timer on it after this. All right, the Fabulous Baker Boys. There were too many. I remember liking them as a kid, but then we watched them not too long ago. Holy cow! I couldn't take it. Fisher King. Then I'll pull off this. Um, so here's going to be a loaded question. Would anybody be interested in a player? I haven't tested it yet, but I'm thinking of putting one in the bin or on the marketplace. Um, but I don't know if I would be able to sell a player on here. Um, that's something I would have to ask Laser Order about. Um, what is this? I've never heard of this movie. Hmm. Yeah, there's enough there that I can do this one for them. Criterion Collection, 5 easy pieces. Hey, thank you, Double M. Appreciate that, Double M. Oh, Sir Drake won. Oh, thank you, Sir Drake. Appreciate the bids. 5 easy pieces. Flash Dance, and I got one more in this bin. Oops. Hmm. Yeah. Flatliners. This is the last one in this bin. Start putting these down over here into this box. This is gonna be my $3 box. All these ran for $3. Thank you, Sir Drake. Appreciate the bids. This is Flatliners, yes. And I'll go through the $3 ones again. I'll probably lower them a little bit. See if we can't get more out of here. I think Let me get that. I still have these Star Trek ones here. Let me put these all over. Good Lord. I have more. I thought I had more Star Trek. Oh my God. Oh goodness. Gracious me, oh my. All right. We'll start from the back. We'll get these out of the way. All right, 48 hours. Ghost. I've got a copy of Free Jack. I could run that for 10. She had that one. Up next is Ghostbusters. and Ghostbusters 2. I could run those for 45 for the pair. Anyone interested in that for 45 on that pair? Here's Goodfellas. There's The Godfather, Godfather 2, and Godfather 3. I could run that for $35 for the trilogy. So if anyone's interested in that, it'd be 35. I don't want them to refuse the deal. Or shoot me an offer. That's always good too, right? Mm, that looks sealed. Uh, so there's Glory. What is this? Oh, I'm gonna keep that one. The one is for me. Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade. That's all right. I'll keep that one. They certainly did. He loved that dog. In Country, Bruce Willis, Emily Lloyd. The Hunt for Red October. Where else are you going to find a Scottish Russian? One of my favorite movies, but I already have copies of these. Highlander and the not so great Highlander 2. Um, let's see, we can do 10 on both of those. If you're interested in both Highlanders, I could do 10 on them. Trying to get that glare out of there. Yeah, gotta keep it the way I had it, I guess. Anyone interested in Highlanders for $10? Hmm. Well, let's see what this is. Hmm. I've got The Hidden, sci-fi horror cult classic. Apparently, I don't remember. I've never seen this. I don't think. Maybe I have. I'll do $10 on that as well. All right. The Jeff Healey Band, See the Light. And while that runs, I will be right back while I get a drink. Oh, you want a drink too? Too late. I already drank. See how I am? Where did I leave off? Healy Band. Yeah, I know. I know. Boo Boo Sticks. I get it all the time. No one on Jeff Healy. Hmm. Hawaii? There we go. The Hand That Rocked the Cradle. $3. About. I don't want these. I don't like this movie, but. Gremlins 1 and 2. $40 on that pair. If anyone's interested in Gremlins 1 and 2. $40 on that pair. Just in time for Christmas, that's right. It is a Christmas movie. You know, they're watching Snow White at Christmas. Whatever. All right. So that would be $40 on those. Gorillas in the Mist. The Last Waltz. Lady Hawk. We're getting to the last of them. It's interesting. Lady Beware. Mm, yeah, we'll see. This might get kept. Um, Labyrinth. I can run that for 25. If anyone's interested in Labyrinth. So Labyrinth I could run for 25. If anyone's interested. All right. I'll make its way to the bin at some point. There's King Ralph for $3. The Last Picture Show. Timothy Bottoms, Jeff Bridges, Sybil Shepherd, Ben Johnson. My favorite movie, JFK. Actually, let's move these over. Um, the original pressing of Jaws. I got $30 on that. If anyone's interested in the original pressing of Jaws. Iron Eagle, the first one. I can do 15 on that. If anyone's interested in the first Iron Eagle, I can do that for 15. Here's a Mississippi Burning. Sean Connery's Medicine Man. Whatever happened to Lorraine Bracco? Lorraine Bracco? What part do you think she played in The Sopranos? I'd have to look it up. Boy, asking prices are all over for this one, but no sold. Let me find a happy medium. 50, 10, 10, 35. Matt Wan by John Sayles. I'll do 25 on that one, if anyone's interested. The Psychiatrist. I'd have to look it up. It doesn't seem like it would be that long after this movie, but maybe it was. What year was that movie? This movie was. It doesn't even say on here. What year is this? Yeah. She was? All right. So there's Matt Wan. I would do 25 on that. The Man Who Would Be King. Sean Connery. The Man from Snowy River. I have Return to Snowy River as well. If anyone's interested, if they want this one, maybe they want that one. How about Major League? Run that for $3. Major League for $3. That's be a hell of a steal if someone grabs that. But nobody's gonna take it. I know it's midnight or whatever, almost 12:30. I got 7 more. Timothy Hutton and Kelly McGillis, Made in Heaven. I'll do 15 on this one if anyone's interested. Oh boy. Talk about going off the alphabetical script here. Woo! Woo! Whoa, why did that? Oh, it's sealed. No wonder it sold for that much. It's sealed. That's a hell of a sealed price right there. Also, the second pressing. The Lost Boys. Let me take these off. Put them over there. I got the Lost Boys. I can do 25 on that. If anyone's interested in the Lost Boys. Just let me know in chat. I'll put that up in the marketplace. Long Riders. Logan's Run. I could run that for 10. Really? That's it? It seems like a... Lethal Weapon 1. Lethal Weapon 2. Lethal Weapon 3. I could run all three of those for $15. No. Alright. I went on those three. That's fine. Actually, I have that for 10, right? Too. The Lawnmower Man Director's Cut. Alright, this next one is sealed. Ooh, there are a couple sealed here. This one's sealed. This is the only one that was ever, this is actually factory sealed. Thank you, Stony Magoo. All right, Cyndi Lauper, live in Paris. Cyndi Lauper in Paris. I would do 50. Where's the sealed? Oh, is there a sealed one? Let me see if there's a sealed one. All right, so I can do 20 on this one. It is sealed. Factory shrink seal. So if anyone wants that for 20, I could do 20 on that. And I have one more in this bin. Lawrence of Arabia. Minus the British Beatlemania. This will be my last one, unless there's anything you'd like me to go through and rerun that you saw. I could dig some stuff out. I'm not. It's too late now. I'm not going to rerun the $3 bins. I'll do that another night. Um, I'll stay on for quick. I'll stay on for about 15 more minutes. I'll look to see if I have any offers sitting aside here. No offers. About that one. Stage Harbor about that. Thank you, Stage Harbor, for that purchase. Malicious Lasers. Naomi was in here earlier. She bought a couple. Thank you, Naomi. Is there anything anyone would like to see before I sound off here? Lunacy, I appreciate you stopping in if you're still in. Lunacy is my mod. He is the best mod in the business, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, he's still here. Good, very good. You got to hear me postulate on him. Last call if anyone's interested in anything. Shoot me offers, or if you remembered something that I ran that was $3 or whatever, or another one, feel free. I'll run it again. You got the wrong guy who wants feet pics. If you watch my show, that'd be Joe. I had The Hunt for Red October. I think that's the only submarine movie that I know of. The only one I can think of that was a submarine movie. Yeah, absolutely. Anybody else? Any other questions, concerns, queries, posers? Um, if you've been watching over on my YouTube channel, I appreciate you watching. I have been paying attention to I can't see your chat on the YouTube, and I apologize for that. I'll check to see if anyone's commented now, and I'll message you back. Thank you for watching. For those of you in the chat now, thank you for sticking around and checking out the Laserdisc that I've had. And if you bought something, I do appreciate it. Everything will be up at a different night again, probably next week, or maybe the end of the week. We'll see. I mentioned that I have a player that I'm going to be doing and putting it up for sale. I haven't looked into how much I want to run it for or anything like that. So if you're interested in a player, message me, and then we can go from there. I can send you pics, and if you're interested, you're interested, right? So I'll hang out with you guys for another 12 minutes. Give you time to look through the bin, make any last minute purchases, or if you want to make an offer on something, please feel free. That is a great laser disc. Well, I don't even remember what I had that for. Yeah, yeah. That is a rare Japanese press right there. Mm-hmm. That's cool. I figure you meant you. Oh, fire turtle. That's cool. No wonder you named it Gamera. Feedback. All right, I'm gonna call it for tonight. Lunacy, thanks for hopping in when I called you. Um, I don't know if you were here when I had like, I think I had. Well, let's see if it tells me how my top. It doesn't tell me how many people were in here, but it was just like I had almost 30 people in here at one point. Uh, Lunacy. So yeah, exactly. All right, let's see if we can find someone to raid. I like doing raids. Lunacy, thank you very much. Thank you everyone who is in. Is anybody on? Let's Let's trade Common Ground Finds. I like Common Ground Finds. He sells books, and there's no one on for Laserdisc now, but we'll see what he's going on. Everyone have a good night. Thank you very much.